Feed is here in New York City, Manhattan, the Big Apple, to check out the craft beer and food scene. Let's go see what they're working with. New York City, Manhattan Island, the city that never sleeps, the Big Apple, Gotham. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Brew and Feed spent some quality time in New York City to reaffirm what we already knew. We love New York. We love the hustle and bustle, the grittiness, the diversity, and the brew and feed scene. Brew and Feed is here in New York City at Heartland Brewery. Let's go see what they're working with. Heartland Brewery is an employee-owned company that has been serving locally brewed craft beer in New York City since 1995. This makes them a pioneer in the New York City craft beer movement. All right, I'm here in Heartland Brewery in New York City, right under the Empire State Building. I got a sampler. Sampler comes in 7 beers. They have several locations around town. I know there's at least 3 brew pubs in Manhattan, and they have their production brewery is in Brooklyn, and they distribute the beers to the brew houses or the brew pubs throughout Manhattan. It's a very good place. The beers appear to be brewed in the Rheinheitsgebot tradition. They're very clean. I can't say they're all alike, because some of them are over 6%, but they're very cleanly brewed beers. They have at least 3 or 4 lagers on draft. I never really had the food. I've had a couple appetizers here, but it looks good. This location has a rotisserie. So Brew and Feed highly recommends Heartland Brewery in New York City. Come and check them out. Okay, we're outside of Turkish Kitchen here in New York City. One of our favorite restaurants, actually our favorite restaurant in New York City. Let's go check it out. Turkish Kitchen is at 386 3rd Avenue in the Murray Hill neighborhood of Manhattan and is a Brew and Feed favorite. Turkish Kitchen offers authentic Turkish cuisine. The menu is broad and deep, and they have Turkish brews and wine as well. Brew and Feed is here at Other Half Brewing in Brooklyn, New York. They don't have any signage or anything, but it's right here. Let's go see what they're working with. There is no doubt that Brooklyn is going through a renaissance, and Other Half Brewing at 195 Center Street is clear evidence of that. With their bold, hop-forward brews, they have established themselves as a mandatory stop for craft beer in Brooklyn. While looking for something to do after visiting Other Half Brewing in Brooklyn, I decided to search Google Maps for a place to have some brunch. Lucky for us, we discovered Buttermilk Channel about 5 minutes away from the Other Half Brewing. It was a pleasant surprise and is now bookmarked on our Google Maps. Their menu is stacked with stylized American comfort food, and they have a small but well-selected craft beer selection. Places like this are why Brew and Feed exists. We highly recommend visiting Buttermilk Channel, especially in conjunction with Other Half Brewing and Threes Brewing nearby. Buttermilk Channel even got the highest approval of my road manager, a fist roll. Now that's an endorsement. For multiple different reasons, we like to stay in Jersey City when we visit New York City. It's just west of Manhattan across the Hudson River. Well, it just so happens our man 50 Grand, David, a bartender at the Hyatt Hotel nearby that we like to hang out, recommended we visit a craft brewery nearby called Departed Soul. Good call, David. Okay, I'm here at Departed Souls Brewery in New Jersey City, or Jersey City. It's less than a half a mile away from my hotel. It's pretty cool. They got skateboards for their flight paddles, which is pretty cool. I just did a quick sample. I got their barrel age. I think it's a double. Yeah, barrel age Belgian triple. I got the Power Pale Ale. I got Lutz, which is an amber ale. It's called Lutz. And I got Deuces New England Style IPA. This one needs a little bit of work on their part. It's an IPA. It's got a little. It tastes like it has some off flavors, and it's not really a New England Style IPA. So they need to work on that. But all the other beers are pretty good. No off flavors. The amber ale is top notch. Very clearly fermented beers. The barrel aged triple is good. You get a flight paddle, and with the flight paddle you get a pint. So for my pint, I'm either gonna go back for the pale ale or the barrel aged triple. Those are my two favorite beers. So if you're in Jersey City and you want to go hang out at a little small cool brewery, come and check them out. They got a bunch of little games, like board games here too. You can hang out with your friends and play. Very friendly folks, nice little crowd. Parking is not that convenient. It's all on the street. 2-hour parking outside, but you'll find a place to park. And if you wanted a nearby hotels like we are and it's not raining, you can walk over here. We would have walked over here, but it's raining, and it only took us 10 minutes to walk here, but it's raining, so we ended up driving and having to park. So Departed Souls, S-O-L-E-S, because it used to be an old shoe store, or it's in the back of an old shoe store. Come and check them out. I recommend it as a place to hang out and have a good craft beer. Blue Smoke is a classic American eatery that has always been a well-run establishment. It's owned by Danny Meyer's Union Square Hospitality Group. This group owns a long list of top-notch eateries as well as concessions at high-profile places like Whitney Museum, Museum of Modern Art, Citi Field, Saratoga Racecourse, and Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. On this trip, we visited the location in the Battery Park City neighborhood on Vesey Street. They also have a location in the Flatiron District on 27th Street. We made 2 trips to Blue Smoke. The first trip was to fuel up in the early afternoon for a day of shopping. The second visit was for a hefty dinner: pulled pork, baked beans, a craft beer, collard greens, and baby back ribs.
I told you, son.
Y'all man is
Big chips, big dollars.
Our next stop was Harlem, home to the Apollo Theater and Sylvia's Restaurant, which was founded in 1962 by Sylvia Woods and is still a foodie destination to this day. Harlem is also home to a Brew and Feed favorite, Red Rooster, which opened in 2010 and is owned by famed chef Marcus Samuelsson, who is also the head chef. Red Rooster is popular for its unique made-from-scratch cocktails and its food menu, which includes edgy culinary takes on classic American comfort food. Okay, I'm here in Harlem outside of Red Rooster. We just left. We had a great snack. Unfortunately, for some reason, they ran out of beer, which is amazing that they can do that. But anyway, I still recommend coming to Red Rooster because they got really good food and normally have a really good beer selection. They also usually have a couple of local New York beers on tap. So come check out Red Rooster in Harlem if you ever get a chance. Well, that concludes Brew and Feed's tour of New York City's Brew and Feed scene. And whenever the fist roll comes out, you know it was a good trip. Thanks for watching. Brew strong and feed well.